Imagine it's 1939. Europe is on the brink of war. In the small Balkan nation of Albania, King Zog I faces an impossible choice. Mussolini's fascist Italy is invading, and his throne, his country, his very life are in danger. He must flee. But a king doesn't leave empty-handed. He packs the royal treasury, a breathtaking collection of gold bullion, priceless jewels, and ancient artifacts that represent the wealth and history of his entire nation. On April 7th, as Italian troops storm the coast, King Zog, his family, and a loyal entourage begin their desperate escape. They travel in a convoy of cars, winding through the rugged, treacherous Albanian mountains, heading for the Greek border. With them is the future of Albania, locked away in heavy chests. And this is where our story takes a turn, where history blurs into legend. Because somewhere on that frantic journey into exile, the entire treasure vanished, gone, without a trace. So what happened to King Zog's fortune? This is a mystery that has baffled historians and obsessed treasure hunters for over 80 years. And there are three main theories. The first, and most romantic, is that the king himself orchestrated the disappearance. Knowing he couldn't carry such a heavy load across borders, Zog supposedly ordered his men to bury the treasure in a secret location somewhere deep within the Albanian Alps. To this day, people scour those mountains, hoping to stumble upon a clue. The second theory is one of betrayal. The escape was chaotic. The convoy was long, and the country was in turmoil. Some believe that the royal guards tasked with protecting the treasure saw their opportunity. In the confusion, they simply drove off with the loot, splitting it amongst themselves and disappearing into the fog of war. In this version of the story, the fortune wasn't lost in one place, but scattered, melted down, and sold off piece by piece, lost to history forever. But there's a third, more sinister possibility. Some historians suggest the treasure was never meant to make it out of Albania at all. They believe King Zog used it as a bargaining chip. In a secret, desperate deal, he might have handed over the entire treasury to a foreign power, perhaps even his enemies, in exchange for safe passage for himself and his family. If this is true, the Albanian royal treasure isn't buried in a mountain or scattered among thieves. It's likely sitting in a secret, unmarked vault in another country, its true origin hidden. After all these years, the fate of King Zog's treasure remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of World War II. Thanks for watching, and if you love a good historical mystery, make sure to subscribe for more.